Who is this Mary of Magdala? Was she a poor prostitute on the street? Why does she have 7 demons? Well, scholars have all sort of different opinions and theories, but when we walk around ancient Magdala, I think we get a few insights and clues to who this person was and what might have influenced her. We go to the purification baths and we see an observant Jewish town, but also a wealthy Jewish town. Mary Magdalene was not a poor prostitute on the street. She was likely a wealthy woman of influence who's helping support Jesus in his ministry in the Galilee area and beyond. How did she get so much money? Where'd she acquire her wealth? In the Jewish culture, you either acquired it from your husband, maybe he passed away and she's a widow, or from your father. Perhaps she inherited it from her father as well. In Luke chapter 8, verse 2 and 3, we see Mary mentioned with a few other women. One of those women is named Johanna, and she's actually the wife of Herod's steward Chusa. What's a steward? An administrator, somebody taking care of Herod's money. So is she, hanging around these women who are of higher social status? Did she have some ins into the court, into Herod's court? This is a speculation. Many point to Pope Gregory the Great in the 6th century as the one who's given Mary Magdalene a bad name. She's a prostitute. When we look at that passage, Homily 33, a bit more closely, we discover there's actually a pastoral context in which he's speaking. He looks and he says, yes, here's a sinful woman. Maybe all of us, I don't know if there's anybody here that can identify with that today. A sinful woman who is in need of restoration, and Jesus offers that to her. And in the end, what she once used for vice, she now uses for virtue. She uses it to praise and to glorify her Lord. So we see this transformation that takes place. Is Mary of Magdala the same as Mary of Bethany? The Western Church, through history for 2,000 years, has associated them as one and the same person. In our beautiful Duken Altum, where we have columns dedicated to different women of faith, we have one for Mary of Bethany and one for Mary of Magdala, just in case. She becomes the first one to witness him after his resurrection and becomes, as tradition has said, the apostle to the apostles.